from ItsOnlyMakeup. I'm back and I'm in a much different place. I'm in my kitchen. And the reason I'm in my kitchen is because I'm going to be cooking lunch for my husband and I. I decided to make a cauliflower mash. I got the inspiration from Gay Babe TV. If you're not subscribed to them, check them out. I'm also going to be making a chicken and vegetable stir fry. Very healthy. As you know, I'm on a get back to me journey, trying to lose some weight, getting a little more healthy. We've been exercising. What I've also been doing is doing more cooking, taking my food for work, my lunch, my snacks, and I've been doing great. I also signed up, and this is not a sponsored video, I pay for everything myself. I signed up for Weight Watchers online, and what that is doing is helping me track the amount of food that I eat and what I eat and keeping me on track with my eating. And so far, so good. I've lost about 10 pounds in the past 2 weeks. I know that seems a lot, but I'm a little on the heavy side, and heavier people tend to lose weight at the beginning quicker, and then it tapers off. Very happy with my progress on that. But in that effort to stay healthy, I'm also cooking healthier. And I really enjoy it. It's a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be. And I've cooked healthy before, but you just have to be a little more creative than you are in cooking your regular stuff. But what I'm doing first today is a cauliflower mash. I'm going to put that in the oven because that'll take a little bit longer. And what I've done is I've taken 2 heads of cauliflower. I've washed and cut them up and seasoned them. I sprinkled them with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of coconut oil. I love the flavor of coconut oil. And I'm going to roast this off in the oven so it gets a little brown and it'll be a little more flavorful. When I take them out of the oven, I'm going to mash them, but my liquid is going to be some vegetable broth. And what I seasoned the cauliflower with is Flavor God seasonings. I have 3 seasonings. One is everything, one is spicy, and one is garlic. And these are great seasonings. They have low salt, they're vegan, they're gluten-free, and they're paleo. So they're really good for you. They don't have all those bad sort of chemicals in them that clog up your body, add toxins to your body, because I'm trying to be healthy from the inside out. So I'm making better choices on how I'm seasoning things. I'll also add to that some minced garlic, so that'll give it a little more flavor as well. I'm also going to be making a chicken and vegetable stir fry. It's going to be very simple. And what I've done here, is I've taken 3 boneless skinless chicken breast and I've cut them up, you can see that, and season them with the same seasoning mixture. And I'll stir fry that off in the pan with some olive oil, and I'll add in some vegetables. And what my vegetables are for the day, I picked up this Bella Fina deliciously sweet pepper mixture from Publix. And I live in South Florida and we have Publix this year. So whatever your local supermarket is, but I picked this up from Publix. I think it was about $3.99. And it's got orange pepper, red pepper, and yellow pepper. I also picked up a couple of green pepper that I'm gonna slice all these up, and I'll add a couple of Vidalia onion in there, and that'll give it some seasoning as well. And what I'll do now is I'll cut up the vegetables, and once I cut the vegetables up, I'll start the stir fry of the chicken, and I'll show you how I'll cut the vegetables up. But I'm gonna roast off the cauliflower, and then I'll come back and show you how I mash the cauliflower, what I put in it, and I'll show you some of the cooking portions of this as well. And stay tuned. I hope it makes you hungry, because I'm already hungry and I haven't even started cooking.
If the earth falls to the sea, in your arms is where I'll be. We already are, you and me, psychically in tune to the stars. We already are, you and me, psychically in tune to the
Probably sound a little louder now than I sounded before because I added my microphone. I forgot that I bought a microphone that will help me sound louder, so I should probably sound a little louder for you now. I have cut up all my vegetables and the broccoli is roasted. And what I'm gonna do is transfer the roasted cauliflower into this bowl where I'll mash it. I'm also going to get started on cooking the chicken. I'm going to add some of the minced garlic to the pan. I have some coconut oil in here that's already heated. I'm not adding much, just a little bit. Just let that cook for a few seconds so it gets, so I can smell the aroma of the garlic. And then this is the chicken that I'll add to the pan, and I'll let this cook thoroughly. While the chicken is cooking, I'll go ahead and do the cauliflower mash. Now for the cauliflower mash, I have all the roasted cauliflower in here that I've pre-seasoned. And for some liquid, I'm just going to add, as I said earlier, the vegetable broth. And I'm not measuring this, I'm just pouring it in, and I may have to add a little bit later. And I'm not really measuring this, but I'm going to use a measuring spoon. I'm going to put in 1/4 tablespoon of minced garlic because I want the garlic to be in the background. And I've already pre-roasted or pre-seasoned the vegetables with the Flavor God seasoning, so I don't think that I'll need to season this again. I have my handy dandy vegetable masher.
Sometimes we fight like cats and dogs, but here we are giving it our all. So many years in the making, but then forsaking everything.
Now, as you can see, I did try to mash these with the vegetable masher, but they just are a little bit too not as done as they should be. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in the Vitamix blender, and I'll come back once I have them all blended up.
Me of the softness I had in my prime, and if I seek, will you help me find? And when I freak, won't you be kind? No, there's sometimes demons in my mind. What can I say? It's hard to be on an interdimensional ride. For your Mars, I'm the healing for your scars. I'm the nighttime for your stars. You don't have to look so far. Watering the family tree, ever after happily. If the earth falls to the sea, in your arms is where I'll be. We already are, you and me, psychically.
Now we're moving back over to the chicken. The chicken's done now. And I'm gonna add in the vegetables. Just gonna throw them in. Once the chicken's on the bottom, I'm gonna try to move some of the chicken up. And as the vegetables cook, some of the water will be released, and that'll help with the steam. I did season the chicken, but I haven't seasoned the vegetables, so I'm going to add just a tiny bit more seasoning here. And here I'm going to use the Flavor God Garlic Lover seasoning. Just sprinkle some of that on. Because we like things spicy, I'm going to use the Flavor God Everything Seasoning Spicy. To give this a little more flavor, I'm going to add some less sodium soy sauce as well. So the chicken has cooked down, the vegetables have cooked down, and I think we're almost ready to eat. looks amazing. The color's amazing. I didn't talk about the green beans before. I just thought I'd add some green beans to give it a little more color. We have orange pepper, yellow pepper, red pepper, green pepper, onion, garlic, some Flavor God seasoning, and low sodium soy sauce in this chicken and vegetable quote unquote stir fry. And we have that along with our garlic mash, and this is going to be our lunch for today. We're excited about this nice healthy journey that we're on. We're cooking some good healthy food with some great ingredients that taste amazing. We've been snacking well, we've been drinking lots of water, and the true test is going to come in just a few minutes when I get this all plated up and my husband tastes it. He's pretty good. He loves my cooking. I do cook very well. I am from the South, so I do a lot of Southern type cooking, but we are trying to do things a little more healthy, and today we selected a very nice healthy lunch. I didn't have a recipe. I just threw things together that I thought would taste good together, and it's nice and simple. I hope you try it. I'm gonna get this all plated up, and I'll let my husband taste it, and we'll see what we think. Lunch is done. We have it all plated up, and for dessert, we've got some spiced strawberries. And my husband John is gonna taste everything and let you know what he thinks. Are you excited, babe?
Sure.
Ew, babe.
It's good.
Okay, so taste the
stir fry is good.
Okay, now you're gonna taste the cauliflower mash.
Tastes like cauliflower.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Surprised. I didn't think it was gonna taste so bad.
Good.
Okay, good. Cauliflower mash was really good. And that's it. We have a nice healthy lunch. We're gonna go ahead and enjoy our lunch and have our strawberries for dessert. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Thank you for rocking with us as we prepare a healthy lunch, and you'll see more health-related videos in the future starring my wonderful husband John. But I'll list some of the ingredients below in the information box if you want to know the ingredients that I use for this. It's not an exact recipe, but I'll just put what I added, and you can put whatever vegetables you want, whatever seasonings you want to your own taste. But that's it. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're a current subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this. If you tried the recipe, let me know what you think. And that's it. Follow me on all my social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And until the next time, I'll see you later.
Deuces.
Stay pretty. Deuces.